NFL 24. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
When you look at this defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And Walker once more. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out is their 6'2 quarterback who was a 4th-round pick back in 2012, Kirk Cousins.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. And a catch right side by Evans. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up. We'll soon find out. Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone up.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Cousins to throw it. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons, and when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year not to take anything away from him. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Walker now on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 76 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Raiders! Christian Watson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Fights loose, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And running with power here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cousins. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 2nd down, it's Walker. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
by writing it down on my notes. I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Cousins on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Working out of the gun, Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Cousins again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. No gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's Tua. Throw out wide to Walker, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry trying to run inside, but nothing there. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Cousins. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. And the Raiders have got him. Micah Parsons. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. On play action, Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Cousins. He finds his target, Allen. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
A first down carry for Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Second down, Cousins. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Running from the gun with Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop that.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Draw play. This is Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Cousins now. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Final play of the half, Cousins. That is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing, Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Henry up the middle. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at about the 28. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin with Henry. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll run it again with Henry. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Inside handoff, Henry. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. From the red zone now, Cousins. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. He completes it to Henry. Fights him off. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Up the middle, here's Walker. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action now. Cousins. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. Play fake. Cousins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Albuquerque offense out to take over now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cousins to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Cousins. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And Allen's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They go play action. Cousins. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Edwards. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now Cousins. And it's caught. Touchdown. Derrick Henry from 3 yards out. And the Desperados have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And Walker has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. On the counter, it's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Well, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. A give to Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Cousins. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
That's interference.
And the contact may have come too early. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Cousins to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, Let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
And he's going to have a Raider first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script here.
And they will take a knee here.
Down to a knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at